October 8th, 1871, a day that most will remember as the night America burned. On this night, many fires happened, but in particular, the Great Peshtigo Fire. In the terms of lives lost, it was the worst natural disaster in U.S. history. This fire included significant parts of the upper Great Lakes states. This forest uh, fire raged through the northeastern Wisconsin and upper Michigan, as it destroyed millions of dollars worth of property in timberland and taking between 1,200 and 1,400 lives. Even though this fire was a tragedy, many people pushed this fire aside because of the Great Chicago Fire happened. These fires, plus many others, could have been prevented if proper precautions were followed, which I will talk about later on. Smokey the Bear was created because the U.S. Forest Services needed a mascot to help prevent forest fires. There are also many statistics on forest fires that I'll go on later. On August 9th, 1944, Smokey the Bear was born, the ideal mascot for fire prevention. Smokey was the ideal symbol for the U.S. Forest Services and Ad Council joint effort to promote forest fire prevention. The bear caught the attention of many adults and even children. After Smokey was created, artist Albert Stehlen painted a poster of the bear pouring a bucket of water on a campfire and saying that care will prevent 9 out of 10 forest fires. After his popularity boomed because of the variety of forest fire prevention materials, Smokey came with the slogan, "Only you can prevent forest fires." Then in the spring of 1950s, a bear club was found in a burning forest in the Captain Mountains of New Mexico. As the bear was managing to stay alive high up in a tree, he was still badly burned out. But with the help of some firefighters, he was retrieved and was named Smokey. News spread across the nation about the real-life Smokey, and he was given a new home at the National Zoo in Washington, D.C. He began to play an important role in spreading the message of preventing forest fires. Unfortunately, Smokey died in 1976 and was returned to New Mexico, where he was buried in the State Historical Park. Smokey the Bear has celebrated more than 65 years of helping prevent forest fires. Thanks to Smokey the Bear has helped kids and adults recognize the safety they have to have when they're camping or in a forest. There are many precautions that we can take to prevent forest fires. Many precautions are easy to follow and easy to do. Just some people don't think when they start their small campfires next to some dry grass, or when they leave it unattended, making sure that burn piles are at least 50 feet from structures and at least 500 feet from any forest slash will help prevent forest fires. Make sure there is no flammable debris around the burn pile just in case the fire does go out of hand. Make sure you have a water hose nearby or a bucket filled with water that is easy to access. Never burn when it is windy. The sparks go into a tree by any flammable materials and start a fire. Make sure to attend the fire at all times until it is fully out and water has been put on the pile. If you or someone you are with is smoking, make sure that the butt of the cigarette is all the way out before leaving it. There are just some precautions that can take to prevent forest fires. Each year there are statistics of how many forest fires are burned each year. In the United States, there are more than 75,000 wildfires reported in the United States. These said fires burn an average 7 million acres a year. Even though most people don't think of it, every state is at a risk of having a forest fire. Just in some areas it happens more than others. 9 out of 10 forest fires caused by humans, meaning there are more than 65,000 fires created by humans every year in the United States. Every year, almost 25,000 buildings are destroyed by wildfires. In 2011, there were more than 1.3 million fires in the United States, which was 19.5% down from the year 2002. In 2011, there were 3,005 deaths, in which was 20.6 down from 2002. There were also 17,500 injuries in 2011, which was 5.3% down from 2002. The United States lost $11.7 billion in 2011 from forest fires, which was 4.3% down from 2002. You can see the trend that we're doing better in 2011 by preventing forest fires. Forest fires can be prevented. While we are not able to stop all forest fires, at least we could stop a few. By making sure that we use proper precautions to prevent forest fires, we can do our best to keep fires to a minimum. With the help of Smokey the Bear, we can teach kids the importance of preventing forest fires as they grow up.